Good morning, everybody. It's foodie time. Hi. Welcome to Foodie Time, the Connect and Grow chat, where we help other people and other communities as well as ours get to the milestones they're working on YouTube and also meet other people, make new friends. It's a wonderful thing. We are Connect and Grow chat. If you want to watch this after the live, just type hashtag replay in the comments so that we can connect with you. If you want to show us your link, just type hashtag grow, GROW, and Nightbot will show everybody your link so that you can connect with them and they can connect with you. It's a beautiful thing, too. Today is the Kentucky Oaks. Okay, it's the Friday before Saturday. And I'm so excited because normally I plan something for today and tomorrow, and I didn't have to plan anything because everybody's got plans. So I'm just enjoying the day. You can see we got a new place that we are. We're at the Kentucky Derby today, y'all. Yay! So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the fact that you guys came to see me today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Kentucky Oaks. I got some information here. The Kentucky Oaks is a grade stakes race for 3-year-old thoroughbred fillies staged annually in Louisville, Kentucky in the United States. The race currently covers a mile and an eighth, okay, at Churchill Downs. The horses carry 121 pounds. Man, I probably was never the size of a jockey, yeah. The Kentucky Oaks is held on the Friday before the Kentucky Derby every year. The winner gets $846,300 of the $1,500,000 purse and a large garland blanket of lilies. And lilies is the theme. The pink lilies are the theme of the Oaks, resulting in the nickname Lilies for the Phillies. Lilies for the Phillies. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. A silver Kentucky Oaks trophy is presented to the winner. The first running of the Kentucky Oaks was May 19th of 1875, when Churchill Downs was known as the Louisville Jockey Club. Now, what people don't know about the running of the Oaks is how old it is. It's kind of crazy. The Kentucky Oaks and the Kentucky Derby are the oldest continuously contested sport events in American history. Did you hear that? In American history. The Kentucky Oaks was modeled after the British Epsom Oaks, which has been run annually at Epsom Downs, Epsom, in Surrey, in Britain. So there you go, in England. Since 1779. Now, think about that, y'all. We became a nation in 1776. This particular Oaks, the Epsom Oaks, has been running since 1779 in Surrey. Wow. That's huge. I didn't know all that information. I knew the Oaks was important. I knew that it was an old thing, that it had great history. I did not realize the American history of the Oaks until today. That is so awesome. And horse racing is so cool. Watching it is just very exhilarating. You get so caught up. You guys. So happy Oaks Day. I don't have on my hat. I have a hat, by the way, but you guys couldn't probably see it anyway. I have to dig it up. It's in a box. Everybody keeps their hats in a box. It's a thing. You have to wear a beautiful hat, or any kind of hat, really, for Oaks and Derby to participate in the actual festivities of it all. So we're not going to be prim and proper today, although I do have a lady here who is wearing a hat. And all of the pink ladies, that's what I call them, come out on the Oaks with their pink gear, okay? It's kind of cool. The lily, the drink that is made on the Oaks, is the best drink, y'all. It is so good. I don't know who made up that drink, but kudos to them. And I'm going to tell you something else. It will knock you on your butt. I had 3 one time, and I came home and went straight to sleep. It was, I know I must have been pretty funny too before that happened, but It is a very good drink. So if you come to Kentucky, of course, first thing you got to do is call me. But the second thing you got to do is make sure you try a Lily because it is a really good drink if you're a drinker. So welcome, you guys. Welcome. Good morning. It's sunshiny here today. We got sunshine, which was not predicted for today. So I don't think it's going to be sunshine for long. I don't know. I think it's kind of a little miracle that we've got sunshine right now. The Oaks and the Derby, the big races are usually in the evening, the early evening around supper, like 5 or 6. So by then it may rain. It may rain. Hey, Danny D in the chat. Good morning, Danny. I tell you what, I'm so glad you're here today. I just really caught little glimpses of everything this morning. It's been a busy morning. Jorge's at home. The dog is out running around. Excuse me, the puppy. Excuse me, I keep forgetting he's a puppy. He's so big, but he's a puppy and he's out running around having a good time. So we've been busy. Good morning, dear. So I haven't really had a chance to say a formal good morning to everybody this morning. I've kind of watched on TV. I've also been playing some playlists for people. So I've been really busy this morning. Dave, Yoda's Blessed Life is here. Howdy. Good morning, Yoda. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Oaks Day. Happy Oaks Day. Oh my gosh. Scott from Controversial Cruising saying he's third today. I don't know if you're ever going to be Danny. She's in here. Look, I come in. She's already been here. That's how that goes. So kudos to you, Danny. And kudos to you, Scott, for getting here third, considering what time it is. It's 7 o'clock where you are. So I know, I don't think you ever sleep, but I do know it's early. And hey, early is early, no matter where you are, right? Hey, Texas Cruiser, welcome into the chat. Hi, dear. Welcome from Galveston, Texas. I know you guys have a lot of festivities down there too. Sometime I'll have to come down to Galveston to find out what's going on. I really regret not going out when I went there for my one cruise out of Galveston. I really had no idea. Up until I started watching Jeremy and Cheryl, I had no idea what Galveston was. I just thought it was a cruise port, There you go. So hi, dear. Welcome to the chat. Everybody's saying hello. Hey, Nettie and JT. Nettie, hi. Happy day. Happy Kentucky Oaks Day. I know you guys are not that far away. Do you ever come down for the Derby? I'm just curious. Some people come as far away as, like Kansas and Texas, and a lot of people come from Georgia. In fact, we joke about that here, that the Atlanta crew is always here for Derby, okay? So I'm just wondering, do you guys come in? Good morning and welcome to the show. Now, I see Texas Cruiser typing #growth. Thank you for showing everybody how to do it. I appreciate you. Foodie. All right, we got Cruz Bolero in the chat this morning. Hey, how you doing, lady? Hi, Foodie's Vacations. I'm at work. Just stopped by to say hello. Appreciate you. Love my lurkers. I know y'all be lurking during work, and I totally get it. I appreciate y'all, and thank you for coming in. Okay, and then next in the chat, we got the Bud Files. Sue, hi, morning, bringing in the sunshine. Girl, it is actually really nice outside right now. I'm amazed because, they start predicting the weather probably about 10 days out, maybe 2 weeks out from the Derby, and everybody expects the same thing. We always think, oh, it's going to rain, because usually it's going to rain. But you see, this particular day in this picture, it was a beautiful day. So every once in a while, by some odd circumstance, we get nice, beautiful sunny weather. So I don't know. So people are out there already hanging out at the track, and they're eating and drinking and having a good time and loving the sunshine. I haven't turned on the TV to see the broadcast, which I know are already on, showing what they wear, because it's like a fashion show. Everybody's got their fancy clothes, their fancy stuff. I call it fancy stuff because, they got the accessories and they all had their makeup done and this and that, because it is a photo op. If you want to do a vlog with a lot of color, The Oaks is one for you. The Derby is probably not as bright as the lilies are. The lilies are so pink. Hey, Ryan, PK Adventure Travels, morning all. Hey, Ryan. Sorry I missed most of your chat yesterday. I don't know why. My brain did not register the time of your live. And I missed everybody's live last night. I saw part of Scott's on TV. I saw the trivia, which was pretty interesting. And Jorge was watching it more than I was watching it. I was just running around crazy last night. But he was telling me about that, about the Cinco de Mayo. That was pretty funny. But Cinco de Mayo, I learned a lot about Cinco de Mayo yesterday. I did not know. I did know that it's not a federal holiday. But anyway, Ryan, I appreciate you. And I saw part of your live and what you guys were talking about, which was going over my head. But, I will watch the replay. I have watched the beginning of it again. I haven't finished it yet. If you guys have a live, please tell me in this chat in the morning so that I can write it down and won't miss the exact time of it. Because in the calculations of time zones, ask God, I get lost, okay? If he says 9 o'clock, I don't know. I always assume 9 o'clock he means Eastern time, because 9 o'clock his time would be really, really late. He's the only one I'm sure about most of the time. So there you go. Welcome to the chat, Ryan. Danny, hey. Nettie, now horse racing is something that I have never thought about. I might have to check it some interest. It's a great vlogging situation. I don't know how many vloggers there are at the Derby. Oddly enough, that's a strange thing. I don't see very many videos about the Derby, so especially the Oaks. I should do it one day. I gotta tell you, I haven't been to Oaks, and it's got to been at least 6 years now, something like that. It's been a while, but I may do that. Now that I'm a creator, I might try and capture some of the Oaks, not the outside version that everybody sees on TV, but the inside version of people just doing what they need to do, like buy their tickets. You go there supposedly for betting, but honestly, people are drinking and just partying. It's a big party. So, Ryan, all for you, Vicky. Oh, look at all those emojis. Oh, they're so cute. Thank you. And I know what that's about, Ryan. I appreciate that. Haven't talked about it yet. I'll talk about it eventually. I just want to make sure that, I don't start crying or something on the live chat. So everybody's still saying hello. Let's see. Yeah, saying hello. Oh, Danny. Okay, those are pretty cool too. I can't see them though. I'm blind as a bat child. When it comes to seeing it close, I'm like everybody else that's my age. I really, you would think I had a stroke. That's how blurry everything is. Okay. Yes, thank you. Captain Billy J says, ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Vicky, the Derby girl. Yeah. I resemble that. The real captain is here. Yes, and he's bringing emojis too. I always recognize the anchor and the captain. The middle one, I think, is a ship, but don't make me tell the truth, right? Aw, look at all those emojis. So cute. Okay. I see chickens. Are those chickens? Speaking of, where is Floaty Bodie? I had a question for her today. I went to make my eggs this morning, and I had the little twin yolks. And it made me think about the fact that eggs are actually small chickens, which always makes me sad when I see the little twin yolks. Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, obviously the rest of them are too, but when it's two, you're sitting there going, oh, it was twins. I got to ask Angie about the chickens, because that is something we've not really discussed at length, and she is such a good point of knowledge for that subject, because she has chickens. So, Captain, ahoy, their semi-shirtless honorary temporary captain of the color guard drumline, Ryan. Captain Billy J says, I want a mint julep and a Pim's cup. He knows it, obviously. Mint juleps. I'm sorry. Can't do it. I think they should start serving mojitos. I don't know. I'm a mojito girl. I'm not a mint julep girl. Okay. So the first time I tasted one, I was like, really? People drink this? And a Pim's cup. Look at you. Travel with Josie Ann. Hi, sweetie. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing this morning? Happy Kentucky Oats Day, y'all. I tell you what, it's an exciting day here in Louisville. Hello, everybody. Denise, Bone Tired Travelers. Vicky, hi, sweetie. Thank you for coming in. I know you're busy because you guys are lurkers and workers. I know you are. So thank you so much for coming into chat, and thank you for your words yesterday. That was so sweet. Thank you. Kathy Mills, good morning, GLT Raid. Oh, thank you, GLT. Go Live Together comes on before this, okay? And they have a raid from there, which is a lot of people. So first few times that happened, it will freak me out a little bit. But I appreciate y'all so much. Because the worst thing is nobody would come. That would be worse. Kathy, good morning. Welcome to the chat, dear. And thank you for coming from GLT straight here. I love that. So everybody's saying, hello, FedEx. We love our FedEx. Scott saying hello to Scott. Did you guys watch the trivia last night? That was hilarious to me. I didn't really get to comment, but I did see parts of it. I didn't see the margarita part, although I did see Scott making that margarita. With the guava juice, and he said it was going to be a little pink. Scott, that was not pink. Did you drink all the guava? Tell the truth now. But I was just laughing because I suck in making drinks, but I keep trying. I've got the whole drink set too. You know, I got the squishy thing where you're supposed to squish stuff, and you guys, it's a thing. I mean, I can follow most recipes. I don't know about y'all. Does anybody here make drinks? And that would be good to know. I know that Scott does. And Scott is probably familiar with a lot of drinks because he does a lot of cruising. I have noticed that people who cruise a lot know their drinks. Okay. Follow them to the Alchemy Bar. That's all I'm saying. They will tell you exactly what to put in it, what they want in it, what it should look like, what it tastes like. You guys should do more vlogs about the drinks that I know you're having. That would be greatly appreciated, just for a friend. Asking for a friend. Savage Batman. Morning, Gotham, President Vicky. Batman. Hi, how are you doing this morning? Welcome to the chat, Savage Batman. Nice to see you. Uh-oh, here's trouble. Scotty J. Hey, good morning. Whoop, whoop. Hey, dude, I was talking about you yesterday. I was telling one of my friends who has not gone live yet. I said to her, I said, one of my friends went live, and so many people came. I was worried that he was going to get overwhelmed. So there you go. It can go either way, you know. It could be nobody there, or it could be too many people there. Very rarely does it seem like there's just a few people there. You know, I think most people like to see lives. And when you're in, you know, you got a bunch of people you subscribe to, and you see that little live indicator, the little live indicator on somebody's video that it's live, and you're going through your notifications, the lives do catch your attention. It's like, okay, what are they doing? I mean, I'm nosy. I go to lives. I went to a live today, y'all. I'm going to tell you about that live. I'm going to put that on a list of things to tell y'all about. It was fire. I hope she comes in. I invited her. I hope she comes in because, y'all, that was the best live I've seen in a while. And I'm going to tell you, the lives are incredible. But most of them, there are a lot of people there talking to each other and having a good conversation. Scotty J, his was busy and he was doing it so well. You're a natural, Scotty. So I will always go to Scotty's lives because just to mess with him because he called me mushy. It was funny because they were talking about mushy. Ron always calls me mushy. And then Scotty goes, well, Vicky, you are mushy. But that's okay. I said, no, he didn't. I swear. Anyway, Scott, I'm about to go to work. I know. What time do you work? I know. I don't even know what time you go to sleep. I'm just trying to figure out what is Scott's schedule like because, dude, I see you everywhere. I believe you. Oh, you're going to work. Oh my goodness. I know you said yesterday the work was crazy, and I believe you. Some days are crazy. It's good to be able to meet up with your friends, to kind of calm yourself back down and remember that you are loved. Despite what happens at work, you are loved here. So it's always good to be able to come back to everybody and say hello. You guys saved me. I'm not going to get mushy. Scottster. I'm not going to get mushy. I'm just talking about the love that I get. I'm so grateful for. Okay. Kathy Mills, love the derby hat. I know. Is that not sweet? I do love the pink. I'm a girl. I'm a girly girl. I like the pink, the bright pink. Okay. I want to find a hat though that's unique, and that is really hard to do for lilies because everybody look at the one just a little bit farther down. See that? That's a brim hat, pink hat. There are so many pink hats. It's really hard to have your own pink hat because there's just so many versions of it out there. And even Kroger's is selling hats. Kroger's. I went into Kroger's the other day and I was looking around and I go, now this is crazy that they're selling hats in Kroger's, but yeah, everywhere, everywhere. But anyway, love the derby hat. Hallmark's Saturday night movie is apparently centered around a hat competition for a horse race. Sound familiar? Who stole that, right? Hey, they're running out of things on Hallmark to talk about. That's the way that goes. I mean, you got to start getting some ideas from other places, Kathy. Welcome into the chat, sweetie. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what caused. I guess because it's hot. When it's not raining, it's usually quite sunny and warm. And hats probably came around because of how old. Just think about it, how old this particular competition is. If it dates back that far, the hat tradition started because back then hats were the thing. That was a fashion statement. So in reality, we're carrying on something that's centuries old here. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird, but fun. Galveston is so much more than a cruise port. I've heard that. Come and spend some time here. You guys should have a meetup. Now, I'm not driving distance from there, so I'm just warning you, your time to take a plane. And the bad news about taking a plane to Galveston is y'all don't have a plane. Do y'all have an airport? I don't think so. So you have to fly into Hobby, right? Because I did fly into Hobby last time I was there. And that's the only bad thing is I don't like flying into Hobby. Okay, I don't like flying into Texas. I won't lie to you. I've flown into Houston several times. I've flown into Hobby. I've flown into Dallas, Fort Worth. Let's see what else. I think San Antonio. Because, obviously I was former Air Force. I did spend some time at San Antonio. Plus my daughter was former Air Force. So we've been there. San Antonio, we've been a lot. But yeah, so Galveston, not far from Houston. I have some friends in Houston, so I can also see them. That would be good. But like I said, that would be a planned trip. I'm laughing at the way that you guys greet each other. It's funny to me. We are a very close-knit community. And what's cool about it is we also accept in new people and on a regular basis. Every once in a while, I see people I've never seen before, and I'm just like, well, that is cool. That is so cool that we are a close knit community that is open, and we constantly bring in more people into this community. Nettie says, I'm looking at your numbers. You are growing a lot since you started going live. Am I? It doesn't feel like it. But uh, the hours thing, it is crushing. It is very crushing. You go, lady. Thank you, Nettie. But you know something? I think one of the reasons why my channel is growing is because I spend so much time going to everybody else's chat. What happens is, as you probably have noticed, when you go to other people's chats, people see you. And of course, they're looking for new people too. And then they want to connect with you. And I think that's what's really happening to me. And one of these nights when you're not real busy, just go out and see live chats and say hello, to the people who are subscribed to you, or go on and subscribe to them, whatever, but just go to their live chats and say hello and see what happens. It's amazing. People will just kind of like, and I think that's the real reason. Now, the hours have gone up since I started doing lives, but I looked at it, and I don't know about YouTube in the way that they count hours, because some of my lives say that there's only like 5 people that viewed it. And some of them say there are no hours. I'm just like, what's going on in this picture? YouTube, y'all are just messing with me. I think they're just messing with me. It doesn't matter. If I would still do this no matter what, because I just love doing this, I may not always do an hour. I don't know. It's kind of hard to plan into your day sometimes, especially for appointments and everything. But we end up talking past an hour. So, it's a thing. It's a thing. Danny says, fun fact, my godmother and her family own horse races. Wow. I've been a couple of them when they were in Saratoga, New York. A lot of people are into horses. I mean, it's a thing, especially here in Kentucky, of course. So the prettiest thing, if you come to Kentucky, is going to Lexington, where the bluegrass is. We are the bluegrass state, but the bluegrass is in Kentucky. I mean, in Lexington. It is going to see the horse ranches out there, seeing all those beautiful horses running around out in the beautiful fields. It's so cool. I never had thought about it till I started going to Lexington's airport. And then as you're getting closer and closer to Lexington, you see the horse ranches and horse farms, and all the horses running around. Some of them have raced their whole lives, and now they're just living retirement out, studs and whatnot, just running around out in the pastures. Danny says, chicken burrito. It is, Vicky. Chicken burrito. Okay, what's going on with the chicken burritos guy? Okay, I'm telling you, I've been watching it. It's all Ryan's fault. Hashtag Ryan's fault. Chickens and burritos. Chicken burrito. Chicken burrito. So I heard while we were on the Go Live Together this morning that we're changing over from Banana Fam to Chicken Burrito Fam, which I'm all for, y'all. I love a chicken burrito. I'm not a banana fan. Unless it's banana bread, then I'm all about it. I can make some banana bread, y'all. But I don't know. Chicken burrito. See, it's Ryan's fault. And I do love that, Ryan. Like I said, I love your cooking. Mel is a lucky woman. I'm pretty excited about us changing over to chicken burrito. Okay, chicken cannibal. Oh, that's what that chicken is. I get it now. Okay. I was thinking, why are we getting chickens now in the chat? It took me a while to figure out what it was because I can't see worth a darn, but it is the head of a chicken. Antoinette Fun. Hi, sweetie. Welcome to the chat. Good morning, Foodie. Sorry so late. Busy morning. Girl, you ain't late. I ain't even got to the group list. No, after the group list, okay, you're probably late then. But You ain't late. Welcome into the chat. See, I run my mouth so much. You can come in halfway through and I'm still talking. We're talking about the Kentucky Oaks. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever come to the Oaks, but get a pink hat and a nice outfit. It doesn't have to be pink outfit, by the way. I don't know why people try to dress in all pink. That just looks weird to me. Okay. But some people do. Some people wear all pink. And that's just weird. Now, Scotty, I've seen you dress. I think you could pull it off. Maybe I could pull it off too. I don't know. I haven't tried all pink. Whatever. The dressing up for anything situation is tricky because if you're wearing all pink, there's a good chance that you're going to wear something somebody else is wearing. Just saying. Nothing more embarrassing than wearing something everybody else is wearing. Thank you, Antoinette, for coming in. And Scotty, your duck shirt. When Denise said, I love big ducks and I can't deny, I just started cracking it. I said, y'all are crazy. Okay, so Travel with Josiane is doing hashtag grow, and that's good because that is what I'm going to say right before my group list is if anybody is in here and I haven't got to you yet, type hashtag grow, GROW, and let us know what your link is. That is if you're a creator. If you're not a creator and you don't want people bugging you, don't type hashtag grow. That's all I'm saying. Everybody is saying hello. Hey there, friend. Antoinette. I love the way you say, hey, friend. But anyway, hello there, my friend. Yeah. Glenn, hi. He's a new friend of mine. Hello, how are you doing? I'm Glenn. I won't lie to you. I watched your video while I was subscribing to you, but I have not had a chance to go back and look at the rest of the stuff. But welcome to the chat. I will get there. I promise. But Glenn, welcome to the chat. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good. We're a pretty good community. You're in a good place. I don't know if you have any specific milestones right now, but we can help you with that. We are Connecting Grow Chat. So please, Glenn, type hashtag GROW so that other people can connect to you like I did. Scotty J, thanks, Vicky. Y'all rated my live and I loved every minute. It was so much fun. We had a good time too. Such an amazing community. I know. We're so blessed, y'all. And I'm not going to say anything because Ron is here. I tease Ron that Ron teases me. Okay. DeFam Adventures, Ron. Good morning, y'all. He calls me mushy. And people in other chats are like, what is he talking about? What's the funny thing, Ron, is every time you say hashtag mushy or even mushy, just say hello to me. The person who says it thinks you're calling them mushy, just so you know. Every single time. I just laugh. Oh my gosh. Even Scotty said, mushy. Ron the genie. I know, right? Even Scotty thought you was calling him mushy. But anyway, so I had to explain to Scotty, he's talking about me. He's a mess. And his nickname is Barry Brain. See, I can talk about your nickname too. Scott says you got to go in the top right and hit lifetime stats of the video in studio. Lifetime stats. Okay. You got to go in the right. Okay. So in the top right and hit lifetime stats of the video in studio. Oh, in studio, YouTube studio. And okay, I will do that. Because right now, I don't know what to think about it, okay? Just keep looking at it going, this is weird. Oh my gosh, John Daniel, thank you for coming back. We didn't scare you off yesterday. Hello, Foodies Vacations and everyone watching. You are an amazing storyteller. Me? Greetings from UK. Hashtag grow. Dude, I don't know if, let's see. Did it do it? Okay, let's see if it did it. My Nightbot is really, it is really particular. You got to type hashtag grow by itself for it to work. For some reason, I'm not going to complain because Chet and Sea Lake Journeys, he can't even get his to work. So look, right now I'm just glad mine is working. But John, be sure to type hashtag grow by itself so that we can see your link. Okay, save a horse. Save a horse, ride a cowboy or jockey. I ain't even going to touch that. Really? Anyway, you make it to Mo? Question mark. You make it to Mo? I don't know what that meant. Okay, Donnie said it. Something tells me he was typing something else. Woohoo, Billy J. Yeah, ride a cowboy, right? Danny D. Scott, I saw you put a Monopoly game in the refrigerator instead of the pizza. LOL. Y'all are funny. Okay. We were watching. We were doing the eyeballs. We were watching everything you did, Scott. So, I was tripping off of the fact that you make drinks so fast, like you've been doing it all your life. So funny. Denise from Bone Tired Travelers has been here since 8. Girl, baby equal no fever. Yay! Mommy equal exhaustipated. Bless her heart. And you, how are you doing? I'm so glad that she's doing better. Oh my gosh. It's nothing scarier than your child or grandchild going through a situation that just looks bad. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Defam chicken burrito. Chicken burrito. For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, on the Go Live Together chat that comes on right before this chat, they always talk about certain themes. We'll just call it themes. Ryan made a video about a chicken burrito, and it's a cute little song, but it's one of those kind of songs that once you hear it, you can't get it out of your head. So that's why they keep singing chicken burrito. Anyway, that's what's going on with that for everybody who's in the chat that has no clue what we're talking about. Okay, y'all, I'm getting a little behind. Chicken burrito or a snake burrito. I don't do snake anything, Belly, at all. I don't do snake. Okay. Nettie says fried chicken, yes. Chicken burrito, nah. I hear you, girl. But I like both. But banana bread, oh yeah. Like the Kool-Aid man. Gotta go to the store. They sell overripe bananas. Girl, I have bananas in my freezer that are overripe, because once they go too ripe, because my family eats bananas, I don't eat bananas, but once they go too ripe, I just throw them in the freezer, pop them suckers out later, unthaw them. It's perfect. I'll make some this weekend. Okay, I may have to make a little side trip up to Chicago. Hashtag grow, hashtag grow. Thank you guys for showing how to do this hashtag grow, because it's so picky. Bone Tired Travelers, Murfreesboro, Tennessee has a lot. Has a lot of what? Okay, I'm lost. Oh, horse farms. Thank you, sweetie. She knows me. She knows I have dementia. Love that area. Yes. There are so many horses in this vicinity. Tennessee, Kentucky. It's a lot. It's a lot. Tales by Sean said, girl, I am so glad you came, because I was talking about you. Yeah. Okay. I told you I go to everybody's chat. I see a lot of chat and I'm like going. So Shanze is one of the people that I'm subscribed to. So this morning, I don't know why, but I was looking and I saw her chat, and I went there and I was like, girl, your storytelling is fire. Okay. She has the AI going, the story going, the chat going. Kudos to you. Y'all got to go check her out. Hashtag grow, hashtag GROW to show your link so people can check you out, because I will be back. I will definitely be back to see more of that. That was very interesting. Yeah, hashtag Ryan's Font. Uh-oh. Why does the cloud keep trying to get me to sign in? I'm a little worried about that. But Tales by Sean said, "Oh, girl," I said to myself, how did I not know? And look, she's at like 583. Let's get her to 600. I don't know why you ain't just totally past 1,000 by now. I know you must be new because, oh my goodness, that was real. And I told two of my friends, I said, I got, because two of them are like writers, and I said, I got to show y'all this. Okay. She said, dropping by to show support before I step out. Thanks for coming by my premiere. It was awesome. I loved it. Thank you. It was fire. Yeah. Good morning. It Tales by Shanze. Before you go, Shanze, please type hashtag grow so they can go to see your chat. Okay. I mean, your premieres. But I didn't call you that today. Thank you, Ron, because, well, you know. Yeah, I will make sure Mushy is followed by Vicky. So they don't get the wrong idea. I know Ron's brain is kind of mushy. Okay. Tales by Shanze. Good morning. Your channel looks and sounds very interesting. It is. It is fire. I will take a listen later. You will become addicted like me. LRV Lifestyle. Hi, sweetie. My friend from Jamaica. If y'all want to see the real Jamaica, go to his channel. Okay. He is in Jamaica. He shows Jamaica, the countryside, the soccer. Is it soccer games? I was watching the game wondering, am I watching the soccer game? What am I watching here? But anyway, all the good stuff. Wow, I finally catch you again. Thank you for coming. I know you are busy. I have seen your vlog. So you also, LRV, please type hashtag grow so that people can check out your channel too. We are a Connect and Grow community. We help people. They help us. It's a wonderful win-win situation. Hey, Barry. I couldn't afford to miss, especially because I am not working today. Yay, John! Hey, first of all, congratulations on being off. Are you celebrating Kentucky Oaks? I know you're coming from the UK. Do they still do the Epsom Oaks there? I don't even know. And Surrey, I couldn't afford to miss. You know, I love you, John. Coming all the way from the UK. Okay, you guys, I'm going to have to stop here because if I don't, we're going to have a problem. I'm going to have to do my group list. So if you are new in the chat, type hashtag GROW so people can connect you while I am telling everybody about our beautiful group cruises. Yes, we got some group cruises, y'all, and they are so freaking awesome. So I can't wait to tell you what's coming up for the next couple of years. And don't worry, that's not too long. That's just our group cruises, not everybody's group cruises. If you've never been on a cruise, you want to take a group cruise because then you're with a bunch of people who know what they're doing and you don't have to stress. And that's a beautiful thing. CNS Travels in 2025, they have, and everybody I'm about to tell you right now is in 2025 this year. Vista by Carnival out of Port Canaveral, September 20 to the 28th. It's a back-to-back, y'all. So that means the first week is the 20th to the 28th, and then there's another one from the 28th to the 4th of October. Okay, and it's out of Port Canaveral, so it's not that far away from me. I think I can almost get there. Jeremy and Cheryl have the go live together from Cruising is Fun Anytime, November 9th. They have a cruise out of Galveston, Texas, the MSC Seascape. And you guys, I'm looking at MSC right now, but I'll get to that in a moment. It's a non-group. Then Ryan PK Adventures has the Gobble and Go cruise, November 22nd to the 29th. It is out of, now why did I not write that down? I know it's here somewhere. MSC World America. Right. Have I been announcing yours all this time without saying, maybe I better put my glasses on? Yeah. Look. Maybe I better put my glasses on here. But is this out of Miami? I think so, right? Oh, anyway. Thanksgiving week, so you don't have to cook. That in itself is a good reason. But you've seen the new videos about the World America by MSC. Yeah, that ship is fire. So get with Rob of PK Adventures and find out what his awesome group deal is. He has group rates. If you're going to get on World America's cruise ship, you need to find out what the group rates are, because that way you can get it at a much better rate. Rob, Cruising on the High Seas, the Booze Cruise 3.0, Tampa, Florida, The Grandeur of the Seas by Royal Caribbean, 10/25 to November 1st. Then we got the Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise. That is being held by Bruce of Ocean to Ocean. That group cruise is called the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise out of it's NCL Encore out of Miami, November 29th to December 6th. Scotty J Travels has a group cruise. It's an open group, the Jubilee by Carnival out of Galveston, Texas, October 18th to the 25th. Scotty! And then Howie Cruise has two group cruises this year. One of them is July 12th. It's the Sunrise by Carnival out of Miami. It's a 5-night cruise. And then they also have one out of Brooklyn, New York, which is the MSC Meraviglia, November 2nd to the 9th. Includes drinks and Wi-Fi. And it's a 7-night cruise. So that's 2025. 2026 is a lot of cruises to choose from. If you're trying to save up for a cruise, hey, get with a travel agent and set up something so that you can pay on the cruise. A lot of people don't know you can do that, but you can do that. Okay, like the Celebration cruise that I'm getting to a few minutes ago, I'm paying on that right now, just kind of adding on to it as I can to pay it off. The last day to pay on it is November 16th of 2026. Anyway, 2026, Eddie's Booze Cruise 4.0, October 31st of 2026, NCL Viva out of Galveston, Texas. Now, there are a lot of people on that cruise. I don't know who all's on there, but I know that all the Go Live Together crew plus Lucia and some other people are all going to be on there. Scotty J Travels has a group cruise, the Carnival Magic out of Miami, March 15th. That's pretty early in the year next year. Gosh, Scotty, that's coming up pretty fast. 2026, 6 nights. Fats and Trey has a one on July 27th. To August 1st, the Carnival Sunshine. It's called The Creators at Sea. Travel Cake Trips is going to be on there. It's out of Norfolk, Virginia. I'm excited about that one. I might be able to drive to that one, so I might do it. Yeah, I might do it. That would be my first Carnival cruise in ever, okay? The last one was like 2010 or 2012 or something like that. Bruce Ocean to Ocean ABC Cruise, April 11th, 2026. This is a big creator cruise. There's a lot of creators and supporters on this cruise. Kathy Mills is on this cruise. Carnival Horizon out of Miami, Florida. And like I said, April 11th. So that's coming up pretty fast. And Chet does the daily countdown. Now, like I said before, if you've never cruised before, it is a good idea to take one of these group cruises so that you have people there that can help you with stuff. Okay, cruising isn't as easy as it looks sometimes. It can be a learning experience the first couple times. Life with Tanisha RN has the Star of the Seas, the biggest ship in the world, October 25th, 2026. If you like big ships, this is a big ship. Royal Caribbean out of Port Canaveral. Eddie Lugo has the MSC Seaside, June 1st of 2026. And it's a non-group. Anybody can book it, but you can use the travel agent. And we got plenty of travel agents, y'all. Anyway, but you can use a travel agent. I'm even a travel agent, okay? June 1st, it's the 20th anniversary of Alice and Eddie. It's out of Miami. And then we have the Luscious Ladies Cruise by Parker's on the Go. Parker's on the Go. This cruise is from October 22nd to the 26th on Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady, which is an awesome ship, I gotta tell you, out of Miami. Then we have a meetup that isn't a cruise, but you can meet creators. So if you don't want to take a cruise, but you want to meet us, okay, meeting us is probably a lot of fun, but also take a cruise. Just March 6th to the 8th, in Helen, Georgia in 2026. To get to know more about that, you can ask just about anybody that's going some information. We are connected to the guy who's in charge, Magnificent Germany with Darion. He is the person, that's his channel. If you're thinking about going to that meetup, you might want to go over there and subscribe to his channel. Just saying. He's got a lot of information. Him and Billy J and a few others, Eddie, and I think who else has got that? The Helen, Georgia information. There's a lot of information so that you can get as far as what's coming up this next year. You know, it's still a bit away, but you know, March will be here before we know it. It's amazing how fast time is flying. I'm old though, so to me, time always flies. That's just how that goes. 2027 is a big year for us because a lot of us are getting on the celebration, the carnival celebration for Valentine's Day, February 14th. Now, like I said before, if you want to book this cruise with a travel agent or by yourself, I don't know if they'll let you do this by yourself, but if you book it with one of us, you can pay on this until November 16th, which is the day before my birthday in 2026. So it's like a birthday present to me for me to go. But me and my husband will be going. Scott's going from Controversial Cruising. Carnival Cruise Addicts is going. Sherman, June and Brady, Ron, Scotty J, Eddie and Alice, Jeremy and Cheryl, Anthony on the Move, Greg and Michelle, Matthew Jones. There are so many people going, y'all. You don't want to miss this. And maybe Antoinette, if we can talk her into it. Antoinette, we ain't giving up you. We're going to get you on there, girl. And then Bruce has got the Ocean to Ocean. This is the last one I have. NCL, February 28th, Mexican Riviera out of Long Beach, California. And it's a 7-nighter. And that's all for my group cruises today. We got to get back to what's going on this chat because, you know, it's like late in the chat. We're running out of time. Got to get everybody connected to each other. Okay, so Captain Billy J was saying, say it, Ron, say it. Captain Billy J is right. Y'all are funny. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you for giving us your yeah, there we go. Yeah. I got to figure out some way to copy this, but I don't know. It's an interesting thing. Thank you, Antoinette. Oh my goodness. Okay, Denise said Mo. Okay, Morgan's my daughter. I get it now. Okay, I kept saying Mo. Okay, Mo. Okay, there you go. Morgan is your daughter. Okay. Okay. Everybody's saying hello. Good morning. Like I said, go to LRVs. Now, I gotta say this. Okay, because I was watching somebody's playlist last night and they had a playlist of mostly shorts, which is okay if you got millions of views on shorts. But hey, guys, if you want the dollars, and she has over 1,000 subscriptions, and I hope she's on here, but I haven't seen her yet. But I just want to say, I'm watching your playlist. You need some long form stuff. Get a long form playlist. That's where the money is, y'all. Look, make a playlist, y'all, of your long form. If you make a playlist and you let me know, I will play your playlist. There you go. I will play it. I play playlists at nighttime for other people. I've got plenty of TVs. And like I said, in my office, I've got my desktop, a laptop, and my TV, and even an iPad. I mean, I've got a few things going on here. So I can play playlists for people. Ron, you're so silly. Ron said, nope, can't do it. Can't say you're right. Dang it, Ron. Anyway. Good morning. How are you to everybody? Thank you, LRV. LRV, what's your name? Did I ask you this before? Don't worry, I have dementia. Okay. Just made it to work. Okay, dear. Well, hey, have a good work day. Anybody who's working right now, thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. I didn't want to say that, LL. Glad you said it. Okay. Yeah. She told me. I'm glad. Now we understand who Mo is. That's a good thing. Nettie and JT, pretty awesome. Thanks for asking. Yeah, she is doing pretty awesome. She got some great vlogs. LRV, you should check out Nettie's vlogs. Everybody here has really good travel vlogs and vacation vlogs and camping vlogs. Ryan's got camping vlogs. Now you guys see LRV, he does some stuff. That LRV lifestyle, he does some off the grid stuff. I'm just amazed. Okay, whenever somebody says they're off the grid for any amount of time, I'm just like, what? Oh, thank you so much, my dear. I'm just telling the truth. I am amazed. You are so creative. Thank you for sharing your stories. Tales by Shanze. So cool. Just be sure to go by there, y'all. And banana fritters are awesome. You know, I've never had a banana fritter. Say it, Vicky. I'm Jamaican, so I know. LOL. Jamaican. Okay. You're Jamaican too. Oh my gosh. You know, since I don't see your face or hear your voice, I think, is that your voice? That's one of the big questions I had to ask. Is that your voice in the stories of the girls, of all the people? I don't know. I don't understand all the extra AI stuff going on out there in the YouTube streets. So you guys have to kind of school me on that. We didn't even see banana fritter. Okay. Shanse, I'm longing to have some banana fritters. Now see, y'all are making me think about banana fritters, and I don't even like bananas. Ron, now we're going to have to go back. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I've been to Jamaica too, but I didn't do a Jamaican tour, and I regret that. I went to the Ocho Rios, the waterfall. Was it Ocho Rios? Can't remember, but it was the waterfall. You got to walk up, and I did the cruise. We did some kayaking, which was disastrous for that particular day. Did y'all see the fire in Nassau? No. There was a fire in Nassau at the port. Where was it at? Oh my gosh. His Blue Mountain video is on point. Oh, you talking about LRV? Defam Adventures. Okay. Track and field. Ah, that's what it was. I kept thinking to myself, what am I watching? I have a bad habit. I got ADHD, y'all. So I'm watching your video. I'm watching other people's video. I'm running around trying to clean the house, chasing the puppy. Sometimes I don't understand exactly what I came back to. But I was watching. I was making sure at least I gave you some watch hours, you know. Denise, no. Looking now. Okay. So yeah, some great stuff. Oh my, how you doing? I mean, after here. Okay, after here. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ron. Rooted in essential oils, another new friend of mine. I was watching your vlogs yesterday. I tell you what, you guys, and also I saw some shorts. Okay, I was watching some shorts and stuff. Let's see. But thank you for coming. Type hashtag grow so that you can show your link to our family We Are Connect and Grow channel. So he said hello to the chat in Foodie Vacations family. Hi. We are very, very, very supportive of creators here. So be sure and let us know by typing hashtag grow. Thank you. Banana fritters are the best thing growing up. You know what? I'm a person who loves dessert, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to try it at least once. Dave said he's lurking and listening. Yoda's blessed life. Be sure, if you haven't done it already, type hashtag grow. Okay. Mo just went to get a nap. Okay. Yeah. She needs a nap. Bless her heart. That is just so much stress. So much stress. And I believe me, girl, I totally know. I haven't told most of y'all, but I'm going to tell you now. Jorge's father passed away the other night. And it's been really hard because Jorge's mother passed in February. My father passed in March. And then his father passed the last day of April. To say, and that's just half the misery of what's going on in our lives right now. So to say that it's been a rough year, I am not exaggerating. But you know what? PMA, I'm learning from Jimmy, positive mental attitude. Plus, I am a prayerful woman, so I do pray. And that's really needed right now. PK Adventure Travels, the Gobble and Go, where you can chicken or wait. Oh, wait, turkey burrito. Turkey burrito, yes, because it's gobble and go. Your Thanksgiving out of Miami, yes. Why didn't I write that down? I don't know. I've probably just been saying it from memory, which, lapses on a regular. What the heck, right? Okay, look at Nanny. She just subscribing to everybody. Yay! We got to get people to their milestone. Shanzay, I'm telling you, we can get you to 600. Piece of cake, okay? We got extra channels and everything. So be sure to stay tuned. We're here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 11. And we're always cutting up. So if you can deal with us, please come and visit us every weekday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay? As you can tell, these people, they will support you because they are sweetie pies. I'm so blessed. Okay. LRV says, I'm saving now. Okay. I meant just subscribe. Okay. And Shanse is saying, LOL, thank you so much, Nettie. I'll return to you in a bit. Yeah. Because the key is when you subscribe to people, you need to, one, comment on the video, hit the thumbs up, show all the engagement you can so that YouTube knows you're not a bot. Okay, that's what I do. I always comment when I tell people that I'm watching, I'm subscribing to their channel. I tell them I'm putting notifications on because I do that every single time. And I watch their video for as long as I can, And if I don't get to watch it for a long time, I'll come back and finish watching it. I always go into my liked, I don't know if y'all do this, but I go into my liked history, my thumbs up history to see who I thumbed up that day and make sure I finished their video. I'm just a little bit OCD. I like to pay my cruises in full upfront. Well, la-di-da. But that's because I get great casino deals. Okay, well. See, right about before you said that, I thought, well, dude's a millionaire, okay? No wonder he's a captain. Okay, we got to talk about the casino deals, dude. I'm going to have to start following you. Are you going to be on the celebration? Because if you're on the celebration, I will be following y'all to the casino because I got to learn how to do this. ABCs and U Cruise will be awesome. Billy, are you on the ABCs? Okay, I don't have you listed. Okay, Billy. If I'm on that cruise and it is a Carnival cruise, I'm going just so I can find out what the casino deals, how to get me some free cruises, y'all. I don't know if you know this. Liz was telling me that it's not that hard to get free cruises, but you got to be a gambler. Yeah, I suck at gambling. But here's the thing. You're going to give the money to the cruise ship anyway. Look, so you might as well gamble with it and get the free cruise and then possibly get some more money from, I don't know, that's some weirdly weird thinking, but that's how we think, okay? Oh, Captain says, I'm still waiting for the G-string and Gents group cruise. Hey, I was the one who promised that. That was Parker's on the go, so you need to go see her. I got a lot of Helen, Georgia meetup videos and information, and they're pretty good. And I love the music, I tell you. Happy Friday, Keisha. Welcome in. Yeah, we're past our time, but you know what? We've been passing our time. This is my fault. I just run my mouth just continuously. So this is my fault that we're still past 11. Happy Friday, Miss Vicky and Foodies Vacations and Chat Folk. Hey, Keisha, show us your link. Hashtag GROW. I know you've done it 1,000 times before in here because I'm always asking people to do it. But hey, it's a thing. We are Connect and Grow channel. Oh, Danny D, I get to meet Chet and Robin, Greg and Michelle, Sherry's Destination Fun, and now Ryan and his wife Mel. They're friends, and maybe Alicia Disney Springs in July. Now, you're going to have to be specific, Danny, because I don't know what that's referring to. Is that referring to the one of the cruises, or are you guys just planning a meetup? Okay, I think it's a cruise. Don't quote me. Hello, everyone. She's saying hello to everyone. You go, girl. She is a spectacular supporter, Danny. Keisha. Okay, y'all. LRV is saying fritters is the best thing. You know, you've said that several times, so I believe you. Yes, that is your voice. Okay, awesome. Yeah, well, thank you for sharing that. I love it. I really do. And you have a pretty good following for 583, probably a lot more subscriptions now. You can make apple fritters. Okay. Well, I need a recipe. Somebody post a recipe. I know it's got fritters in there, and I know it's got apple. And hey, I think I've made an apple fritter before, y'all, honestly. Because I made it this almost the same way you make fried apples, right? Yes, Ochos Rios. You probably Dunn's River Falls. Yes, it was really nice, beautiful. But I slipped a lot. I'm not coordinated, so I was taking my life into my own hands right about that. Huge fire on Bay Street in Nassau, just blocks from the port. Bay Street, yes, very familiar. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Okay. I hope they get it under control. Oh my gosh. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up, y'all. Happy Kentucky Oaks Day. I'm not there, but I am actually feeling the love, feeling the Kentucky Oats Day love. I haven't been there yet, but I'm going to watch some of it on television. Oh no, blessings to you and your family, Miss Vicky. I know, it's just, I didn't really know him that well, but he was a sweet man. He was always very nice to me. So he had Alzheimer's and a few other problems like COPD, and it was sad. My condolences to your husband and you and your entire family. Bless your dear. Thank you. He was so nice to me and such a sweet person. And even though my husband says guys have this thing where they say they're fine and they're not really fine. So I'm keeping an eye on him. Ah, look at the hearts. What? Eddie Lugo. I know. What am I still doing here? Welcome to the chat. The after party. Let's just call it that, okay? I always pay cash for everything, Dave. I know. But that's what I'm saying. I'm paying cash. That's why I have to pay on it. Because what happens is, you put down the $500 deposit, and then, you can pay as you go, But yeah, I'm paying as I go. But wow. You just keep adding on to the balance or paying off the balance. There you go. Hi, Eddie. Everybody saying hello. Uh-oh, Sister For Real. Hi, Sister For Real podcast. Thank you for coming back. Hey. I'm going to call this the after party because we're at 11:10. But you know what? I want everybody to get connected. So there you go. Yes. #grow and Keisha H. What is that? Is that her link? Thank you, Keisha. Or thank you, Eddie. Eddie, hello there, my bearded friend. Mi amigo from Brooklyn. Coach Maureen, good morning. Welcome to the after party. I call it the after party after 11 because well, we only supposedly go to 11, but if enough people here, I'll just keep going. That's the way that goes, if I can. But today I can, so that's good. Good morning, dear. Welcome. If you haven't been to Coach Meanring's chat and her vlogs about fitness and whatnot, you need to go check her out. She usually will drop the hashtag grow link in here. We have a lot of new people in here today. So be sure to check out Shanzay and also LRV and John Daniel from UK. Danny D, no, just planning up. I'll be there down there. I'll be there down there for my rare syndrome conference that Sunday after the conference ends. We're having a meetup. Well, that's great that you guys plan to meet up like that. You know, we should do that more often. Coach Reen says, hi, chat. Happy Friday to all. It's Kentucky Oaks Day, Coach. Kentucky Oaks. Now, you guys have a running of the horses up there, too. But I got to tell you, people are pretty dressed up and excited today. Everybody is decked out in their pink for the Oaks, the day of the lilies for the fillies. Guys, remember to like the stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, LRV. Antoinette, great live, friend. Thank you, friend, for coming over and saying hello. Tell Angela we said hey. Kathy Mills, so sorry, Vicki, for your family losses. Thank you. Prayers to make your way through it. You're putting on such a brave face in the midst of it all. According to Ron, it's not always brave. He goes, but I can see it in your... It's not always brave, but you guys make my life so much better in the morning, being able to connect with all of y'all. It really has been a blessing in my life. And I don't care if Ron calls me mushy or not, but that's how I feel. Okay, you guys, you keep me going. You know, good thing that I'm here Monday through Friday, because you know what happens is I start out really good at the beginning of the day talking to y'all. I'm all pepped up, right? Then by about the middle of the day, I start thinking about stuff. Okay, and of course, all the stuff I have to do for Dad's probate and all, and the condo getting reconstructed from the tornado and all that. It just wears on you by the end of the day, and so by nighttime, I'm literally like just falling in, and I know a lot of y'all go through that anyway because you work a lot of hours. So you know what I'm talking about. You got to start out strong in the morning because it's got to help you make it through the whole day. There's no time limits on YouTube. He's so funny. Time. What is the concept of time? It's watch hours, sweetie. It's the concept of time on YouTube. Anyway, Kathy says, missed if at all. Take care. Thank you. I'm going to. I do take care. I have not been paying attention to my health. I need to see Coach Renz a little bit more because I've not been taking care of my health, and that's not good. That's what happens in the middle of drama is you tend to forget to take care of yourself, take your medications, eat properly. Scott, still here, have you on background at work. Aw, Scott's lurking. Lurky Scott. Thank you, sweetie. Hashtag grow. Please go see LRV Lifestyle. Get some Jamaica in your life today. Him and Shanzay are bringing it from Jamaica. Okay. Ola, Kathy Mills. Danny D. Shh, don't tell Scott boss he has us on. Okay, if we yell loud enough, Scott! without giving away. I tell you what. So funny. Thank you, Scotty J, for sharing your link. There you go. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. Okay. Thank you, Coach Meanring, for sharing your link. The after party. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. We're still here. We're still getting connected, supporting each other. Wow, Ryan, my chat moved. That's the first time that has ever happened like that. Okay, since I've started using StreamYard. I'm not ready yet for the real thing, for the real StreamYard. I'm still using the browser StreamYard. Everyone have an awesome weekend. Texas Cruiser, thank you for coming in. You know, I will come to Galveston one day. When I do, I'm going to let y'all know. We're going to have like a mini meetup. Scott, no show tonight. Hey man, are you doing the match game? I said match.com. Are you doing match.com? Getting all in your business. Anyway, Scott has match game normally on Friday, but I think it's not happening today. So I don't know, Scott. Are you lurking? Just give us a yes or no when you can. Okay. Okay. No show tonight. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Tonight, he didn't say that. I just read that. Tonight, I will be having Mad Libs with Carnival Cruise Addicts same time. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay, I will be there. I've got pickleball, but as soon as I finish, I will be there. Is it at 9 o'clock? I'm going to have to start saying, if you're going to tell us you're live in our thing, please tell us what time and what time zone so I don't get it all messed up. Nettie said, have a great day. Okay, sweetie, you have a great day too. Danny D, the Spectacular, said no match game for 3 weeks. Tonight, Chris and Liz and Scott will be doing Mad Libs. She keeps up with everything. She is a super, super supporter. I'll be there, Scott. Okay, everybody's going to be there. What time? Did you say that? What time is it going to be? Is it going to be at 9 p.m.? Same craziness. Woohoo. You too, Nettie. Okay. Set those notifications on now. There is his link to the game. Yay, Scott. Thank you for putting that link out there. Scott, okay. Yes, I'm on the ball. I don't know if you've been to Scott's games before, but they are pretty funny. People trying to answer sausage in the wrong games and stuff like that. They're just 8 p.m. Okay, 8 p.m. Easter. Oh, that means I'm going to miss part of it. I'll be playing pickleball. I don't know. I'll try and lurk too while I'm playing. We'll see how that goes. I can play in between games. Same time, 8 p.m. as match game. Is that 8 p.m.? You said 8 p.m. Eastern? I thought match game was at 9. Duh. That explains a lot. We're at the bottom of the chat, y'all. It's a miracle. The after party is ending right here. So hopefully you got a chance to connect with all the people. You showed your link. My eyes are watering because of the allergy season, the lilies, everything that's happening right now does seem to affect me. So I'm not crying, Ron. Just so you know, I'm just having a reaction. At least my eyes are still open. Normally, when this happens, my eyes start to close, and I'm like this. So I'm doing good on that area. It's just coming out as water because of my contact lenses. Anyway, so I'll see you guys Monday. I'll be here. And I said that, I better check my schedule. Yeah, the Monday is the 5th. I will be here. I have labs that day. Why the heck do I have labs that day? That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't have an appointment coming, but anyway, I'll see you guys on Monday. This is Derby weekend. Be sure and watch the Derby. They're going to show it on the news. It's going to be about a minute long, maybe at the most, but it's really exciting. And I will be there, so you won't see me in the crowd, but I will be watching too. I'll see you Monday, dear. Thank you guys for coming back. I appreciate you. And welcome to our family. Welcome to the Chatty Pals family. I call us hashtag Chatty Pals. So welcome to the Chatty Pals family. Thanks, guys. I hope you all have a great weekend. And anyone joining later, don't drink water during the show. Lots of laughs and to be had. I know, don't drink water during the show. Sometimes it can be a wet situation. Noted. Scott noted. Okay, we'll be there. Peace and love. See y'all later. See you in the YouTube streets.